Welcome back. Welcome back, family, collective, soul tribe. Okay. Associate yourself however you like. I love you and the divine loves you. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, and your subscribers. Y'all, I got a channel message today. It feels like I've been away for a minute. Does it feel like that to y'all? Like, I don't know. Maybe you haven't done something for a minute, but nevertheless, y'all, I feel like it just had a lot to do with just yesterday. I don't know about y'all, but that was like a day for I had to handle something and then get right back in, and just really just relax, try to relax. Okay. Let me tell you, I got so many downloads. It's not even funny. Okay. But when I was out and about, I saw that license plate. I put it up because I just had done a message for y'all about you being abundant internally and as within, so without. You understand? Okay. So, this is what I channel, okay, family. It was a lot, but I have to get it out there, and then we'll let the deck tell us about it. Or decks, okay, okay. You have a no nonsense type energy, especially because you don't really have the patience for the effing around, right? It's like I feel like you're very mature, okay? You could be also a young adult that's very mature. You're wiser than your years. You could be even have that kind of an energy where you're an old soul. There we have it, okay? Many of y'all have been that way though, okay? So wait for it. It doesn't mean that you now are, a mature age and have never been there. You have been an old soul for longer than you can remember. Okay, for those of you who are resonating with this portion of the message. Also, okay, there's energies that have experienced the same thing you've experienced, and these are authoritative figures. These are the leaders, the lawmakers, this kind of an energy, okay? You have officers that know about corruption. You have, all the higher official government agencies that know about corruption, and many of them have been in your position, but have had to remain silent, right, in order to keep their, let's just say it, their jobs. Okay. That is what it has been. That's how deep the corruption has been, okay? Because people, they have established a livelihood, right? And when they establish this livelihood, family, it's like, by any means necessary, they got to keep it going. They Now, hold on, wait for it. I also heard there are good people on both sides, but wait for it. These are the same people that have gone through false allegations, false charges, just as you have. Friends, family, foes speaking against them, defiling their character, what you stand for, you know what I'm saying? And take it how family, okay? You've been through these things. Many of you have been imprisoned wrongfully, accused of things you did not do, whereas, others have, pretty much been the culprits behind painting this narrative. Okay, because see, people really want to see what you be up to. That's why I'm also picking up on you guys straight up monitoring spirits and surveillance on your ass. Oh yes, let me tell you, like everybody's watching you, but here's what I'm hearing too. It's just not everybody. It's like people you wouldn't even expect. When I say everybody, we go friends, family, foes, right? And many of us, your foes, be right up in your nose. For real. Okay? These are energies that are like sending, they're watchmen. But it's kind of like, how can I explain this? It's like, okay, let's say, you got a bunch of, you got all these rich people, okay, and it trickles down, family. You got your billionaires. I don't know, is Elon at a trillion yet? He makes me so sick. I'm so sick of him. But nevertheless, but nevertheless, okay, you got your, I don't know, maybe there's a couple of trillionaires out here, okay? I don't really keep up with all that, but y'all can let me know. You got your trillionaires, you got your billionaires, you got your millionaires, okay? That's their hierarchy. Now, I don't know if there's trillionaires, but I'm assuming there got to be. Okay. I don't be looking to see who's got what pocket because it ain't my business. But y'all will let me know. Okay. That's their hierarchy: trillion, billion, million, right? Then you have the next level. Okay. So all the millionaires and billionaires, and if there's a trillionaire or two out there, they all up in the business. Okay. They got to know everything about everybody. You've got good people and bad people on both sides. Uh-huh. These same people right now, okay, that I feel that have finally put their foot down and decided to take over, because see, here's what's been happening. Look, y'all, I don't know if y'all realizing this, but no offense intended, I am noticing a pattern throughout the world. Hell on the damn city, country, state you. I am noticing a pattern throughout the world, baby. Let me tell you this pattern I'm noticing. And I was like, eh? Something about great minds think alike type energy. I just heard that, okay? I'm noticing like there's all kind of energies getting together, realizing that it's better to do business with each other than to keep switching up, having to learn a new personality. Take that how that resonates. I tried to say that just as good as best I could without giving away too much information, okay, family? So this is a lot that I have been channeling, okay? But mainly Spirit is saying, yes, false charges, false allegations, okay? This could have been coming from friends, families, foes. Take it how you know, okay? A lot of people are they tried to put on some sort of act as if you were something you weren't. They were slandering your name, okay, your character, and what you truly stood for. While these were the people that were, they were the ones that were actually falling for all of the things they were trying to project and say it was you, okay? The attempts, okay, to impersonate you with doppelgangers, copycats, all that kind of energy, okay? Um, Actually, drumming up false allegations, okay? Attempts on your livelihood and in extreme cases, your life. And you felt that energy. Hmm. Yeah, you did. And then some of it was questionable. Oh, I just heard that. Some of it was questionable. Some of it was like, damn, are you a friend or a foe kind of energy? Because some of it kind of felt like, ah. But then it also kind of felt threatening. Okay, for some of y'all, okay, you felt that energy of like, damn, what the hell? Hold up, bruh, sis. You like, ah? And wait a minute, wait. I'm not talking about the color of your skin when I say bruh, sis. I call everybody bruh and sis. I don't give a damn if you're green. What up, sis? What up, bruh? Yes, okay, that kind of energy, all right? And that's that vibrant. You may be very vibrant. You've always been very vibrant, but very wise, old soul. Okay, y'all. So we 8 minutes in, and I said let's get to this whole message because it was a lot that came out. But there were a lot of people who have also experienced the same thing that you have experienced, spoke out about, and those were your truths. But let me tell you, they too had a covenant to hold or something like that. Oh, wait for it. Oh, I just heard it's in their rule book that they can't speak out about shit. But if you one of them and you speak out about it, oh, it's going down. That's when they get to act. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, y'all. So, woo, that was a lot. That was the longest channel I ever had for a minute there, right? channeling. Woo. Okay, so let's bring in the protection at this time so we can get these messages right. Thank you so much, Divine. I am grateful. I call upon the Divine, my ancestors, angels, and spiritual guides to stand with me and within me as I deliver these messages. Only what serves truth, healing, and understanding for the highest good is welcomed here. And so it is, Ashe. Okay, family, and collective soul tribe, take it how you like. Harmics, cross watchers, you're also welcome. Whatever. Okay, take it how it resonates with your life. Okay, if you find this message is not resonating with your life, then please let it ride, okay? And stay for the entire message because, I am not one of those people that come up with the best titles, but I promise you I got the dopest messages. Message. Okay, so let's see what this energy is. What is it? that the divine needs and wants us to go. Everybody was in partnership. These was people that was accomplices, partners in crime. I can't make it up. Woo! Honey, child. When I tell you, it's like, look, there's levels to this shit. Family, there's levels to this shit. Will we? And it's like every classification or every group, there's that energy within that group, and it's throughout all the groups. That's why I heard there's good and bad on both sides. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, family, to tell you the truth, the good done just stepped all the way up. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you feel about the message either. If it's not your message, that's cool. But I'm just telling you, yeah, this is exactly what has been going down, okay? There are a lot of higher up people than you, okay? That I feel like you broke their silence. Shit. A message at 11:11 when I look down. Wow, that's crazy. Yes. Yeah. Look, it was all about the money, the debt. Okay, these accomplices, these partners in crime, man, they had so much debt. You hear me? They had so much debt that they was gonna make sure, shit, hell, if they had it, you had it, and they had more than you. They stay that way, honey. Don't ever get it twisted, family. They be having more than you at 11:45. Okay? And these are the and when I say debt, I'm not just talking about the money. That too, though, shit, hell. I mean, there you got more people in the world struggling than you do in these trillion, billion, millionaire categories. Shit, you got $3 million, you a millionaire. You got $1 million after they tax the fuck out of it. You a $1 million millionaire. Okay. Okay. So these people was in debt. Okay, let me tell you, they were in debt, but they were in debt because they were taking it from you. I promise you they were. Shit. Oh, you taxing too many times. Fuck that shit. You damn near got to go exempt and shit just to get your money, because you know at the end of the year they gonna come back around with the I to the R to the S. It hit you like, eh? Uh-oh. I'm serious, family. That shit's ridiculous. You're like, God damn. You working, you putting up with these raunchy ass employees, these scandalous ass bosses, you know what I'm saying? These cutthroat energies, and you like, well, I'll be damned. This is all I got for that shit. Yeah, these motherfuckers was in debt. They was in debt spiritually, mentally, emotionally, okay? All of they ass wish they could get away. They want to sell away. These is boat owners and shit, yacht owners and shit, okay? Yeah, they were living off of you to keep they boat afloat. Damn. Now that was deep. Ooh, spirit. Damn, you didn't have to be so ruthless. She was like, yeah, they was living off you to keep their boat afloat. That's fucked up. I'm like, oh, yeah, you had good people and bad people on both sides. You feel me? Yeah. And I feel like there were a lot of people that, look, there was an oath that was taken. Listen now, hold up. I'm going to just tell you right now, family, don't think for one moment that these type of energies don't have that kind of contract sitting at this big ass table. Is a round table. Everybody got their name on this contract, right? Everybody got a copy of the contract, but there's one that gets signed and sealed with their little blood fingerprint. I just think that shit. And in that contract, it does state that they, out of all the shit they know be going on, they can't say a damn word about it. But if you are tied, you have ties, you are somebody affiliated or some sort of connection to these energies, because I feel like this is like a long line of, here, we gonna get into it. Let's see what it is. Yeah, I can't. This shit's secret shit here. This some secret shit here. And look what, okay, hold on, wait a minute. Spirit said that. Bam, bam. Take the first three off the top because I sure was getting ready to get all three of these decks and shuffle this up. Look, when these folks figure out folks be delusional and shit and they people pleasing, right? Whereas you, somebody, Spirit said, grab, I'll be damn. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, I didn't mean to cut. Listen, they were delusional, okay, family. And this is something that this is something else, okay. You got the board members. I'm hearing that you got these people there, but they're more than board members. They are the you know what I'm saying, covenant. They have something to do with the covenant and keeping it as honest as it can be. Like there could be no treachery or tyranny within the covenant, okay. The covenant may know about, and I'm calling them a covenant because this is what they feel like to me, okay. This group, this elite group of people, okay, they're a coven. I heard that, okay. I'm sorry, this still whatever, they're a coven, okay. This coven of people right here, okay, they cannot, because there's a brotherhood. Oh, I heard that. Damn, okay, I'm getting it together. There's a brotherhood where they can't be, you know what I'm saying, telling on each other's dirt, okay? But there are rules, there's laws that are written within this coven that when, you know, things get out of control, they can step in, but they still can't say shit. It has to be revealed. It has to be spoken by somebody that has dolphin energy, I just saw, okay? And are these not all right up? Right? What's going on? Okay. Mhm. Oh, well, shit. I ain't never noticed that. I thought all my. So what is this? Yeah, see, something about the dirty laundry no longer being dirty laundry because them is the only two that are in the reverse in this deck. We taking them. Okay, so let's get back to the message. These people right here, they was delusional Gondars. Gundar? I don't know. I always do that when I see this card. Okay, these people right here, they were thinking they were better than not just you, but this elite group too. See, it feels to me like the coven got divided. You had your good and you had your bad. And I feel like, you know, there was something there with the, you know, there was a partnership, there was a marriage in this coven. But there were a lot of false pretenders within it too. They were the ones that, you know what I'm saying, they felt like they were doing all the toil and labor. So look, listen, you had people up in here, yeah, trying to be power couples, okay? You too could be part of this energy, but wait for it. There's a masculine or a feminine that's already either on the good or the bad side. Line yourself up however you like, okay? And I feel like many of the ones that felt they were above everybody else, okay, they had a whole disconnection from reality because it was like the money went to their head. Now, they was already dealing with the head honchos, the ones that could really pull the plug on all the bullshit, okay, but they couldn't say anything because then they would be looked at as being this false person, okay. They couldn't say shit because then it's like you broke the coven. You're a false person. You're not really for the coven. But the coven was watching everybody toil and labor behind these damn people's debt. I bullshit you not. That's when they whole damn face fell off, okay? Because see, they were acting like they were people pleasing. Let me tell you, that was a lie too. How were they people pleasing, right? You know, they weren't people pleasing to the collective, the majority of the population, okay. They were people pleasing to those who they had gotten bad with. They was establishing themselves as power couples because what does Spirit say? You was keeping their boat afloat. Somebody realized out here, you know, I feel like with this false energy here, okay, also for what a Spirit has already said, with this fault, yeah, these people was people pleasing. They was in bed with the folks. They trying to get to billionaires too. Don't get it twisted. A millionaire ain't even satisfied with their own goddamn millions. They be like, oh, I want some more. You be like, damn, calm down. Greedy motherfucker. type energy, okay? This is crazy. Effortless, okay? It says effortless attraction out here, family. You may have that energy where you don't have to be out here. And look, I'm gonna tell you like this: don't be thinking of what you look like at this very moment, girl. I ain't got that. Well, man, shit, I wish I'm up here in my drawers. Okay, don't go there. I'm just saying, you can step outside and ain't gotta be all glitz and glam, but she is though, okay? But she is though. I feel like that's the inner energy that you exert on the outwards as well. But you had this effortless attraction. You didn't have to push shit. These people, I'm telling you, they was delusional. They wanted you to be this false narrative. But everybody saw for who you were, family, for whoever's resonating with this message. Let me tell you right here, you was keeping they boat afloat. Now, this power couple, I feel like I said, you could be dealing with a situation where, because their energy wants to come out, they never want to do a reading without being acknowledged as well. Okay, they don't want no messages or readings coming out without them being acknowledged. Okay, this marriage here may have something to do with this power couple. Okay, because I feel like since this is the Matrix and this is all about the games, they like to play with people mentally, emotionally, financially, shit, spiritually, every kind of way, any kind of way type emotions. This is how they feed. That's why they're called energy vampires. Okay. That ghost in the machine issue that you was having, okay. Everything always feeling like it was under maintenance. It's like you shutting some stuff down because a lot of dirty laundry came out. Somebody told me there was a song called Dirty Laundry. I don't know if I've ever heard it. I'd probably have to go listen to it, but thank you for that. All they dirty laundry's coming out. Okay, this to me was the stuff that they was trying to hide, but it came out in the reverse. So it says, yes, personal or embarrassing secrets coming out, right? Might harm a reputation, sensitive matters. Now it came out in the reverse. In the upright, that means it's coming out. In the reverse, it can mean two things. It's either coming out, they tried to hide it, or they were looking for dirty laundry on you, this couple energy, and couldn't find it. Okay, they were going to the point of even just like locking down all your shit from your phone to your computers and shit, because let me tell you, they was looking at what you was looking at, and they was trying to see if it 22789, okay, they was trying to see where you were getting your resources from. I ain't lying. They want to see if you sit up there and just, you know what I'm saying, family. Message. Okay. So these people had you under surveillance and monitoring you and everything else. Then when they could not find no dirty laundry on you, take it how it resonates. Now, this may not be, okay, your message. But it says here, Ghost in the Machine technology fails at the worst possible time. You were going through all that, okay? They were trying to say you was a pretender. I promise you. They was trying to say you was something you wasn't. They was trying to put you out to be this false person, okay? They were saying you were a pretender, okay? And this under maintenance also gives me under surveillance, under, just being monitored, okay? Just under a lot of that by these unseen forces, but you felt them because you're tapped in intuitively. They tried to find some dirty laundry on your ass, and by tapping all up into your devices, and they didn't find shit because you don't even move like that, family. You're an old soul. Old souls at 23, 43, 44, 45. Old souls mature real early on in age. By the time you 18, you damn near acting like you 30 something. But you still kept, look, you still kept that love, that blessing and love, lucky and love type energy, okay? Take how you resonate. There's a four-leaf love clover out here. I don't say luck. I like to say blessings because I feel like everything comes from the Most High God at 2414, okay? Nevertheless, you are lucky or blessed in love, whether it's with a romantic relationship, whether it's a partnership that's going to be flourishing, okay, you could be finding the one. I'm telling you, because let me tell you something. Oh wait, I just heard that. What if the one, why you this energy of I'll never settle, you'll never settle, and everything around you just wasn't adding up because you wasn't looking high enough. I heard that. I said it the best I could. What if that is the secret? Hmm. And these people was having lies and alibis and one-sided stories and shit. They was your jealous colleagues, I promise you, because there was a time zone difference in this connection. This could be somebody that is definitely not of your background. Ugh, I just heard that. Shut your mouth. Mm-mm. Okay, I ain't even gonna say that because I'm not trying to. Shit, they already on my helmet when they want to be. I'll just put it like that. We clear, cancel, release, and rebuke all that other energy. But yes, if they want to be, right? Yes, listen. Hmm. There's somebody you're not in the same time zone as this person. Okay, this is the secret. This is what everybody knows. You're not in the same time zone as this person. These people have been doing a lot of lying, trying to establish alibis behind the truth you've been speaking. Do you see that? Truth. The truth. Okay. They've been trying to fix this shit because they sure was delusional when they came out painting some crazy narrative about you, family, that just ain't who you are. These people right here have proven to be untrustful, untruthful, untrustworthy. Okay, excuse me. Yes, untruthful, untrustworthy, untrustful. Period. Truth and trust and worthy and all that shit together. Okay, they're untruthful. They've always been this energy of getting someone else to lie for them to you. That's their energy. It be coming through them fake ass smiles and grins and shit. You think you got a job? Nah, that shit came down the chain for a motherfucker to be in your face smiling like everything was cool, knowing that they know it wasn't. These energies also knew about this power that you hold. I'm just gonna call it what it is. It's power that you hold, and it comes from you being one of them. Now, I know y'all like, I ain't wanting that. Okay, well, this ain't your message. Okay, but that's what they've been doing this whole time, is finding people to paint this narrative about you. Okay, finding people to lie for them pertaining to you. Okay, that's where their lies and alibis got all the way caught up. These are people with the one-sided story. See, they ain't gonna tell it all, because see, you gonna tell what you did. See, that's another thing. That's why Spirit said this energy that came out in the beginning, y'all, this energy of this no nonsense. Okay, you have a no nonsense energy, and it's the energy of you do not have time, you don't have the patience for effing around. I feel like, you have an energy where you can be playing and forthcoming or not. It's one of the two. Okay? But yeah, this was a one-sided story that they were telling people, the perspective from only one viewpoint, one biased viewpoint, where it was really unfair. Okay? They actually neglected all of the, compartments, all of the pieces of the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, we just gonna put this part together because we like this section. We ain't putting the rest of that puzzle together because it's gonna paint out. It's gonna show what we was doing type energy. I feel like, they didn't want anything to be argued. That's why they work so hard to bury the truth with lies and alibis. They didn't want any counter arguments, really. Uh, yeah, these could have been your jealous colleagues. Okay, Spirit is saying these could have been your jealous colleagues out here. Okay, projecting onto you, projecting everything onto you because they were so jealous and envious of you, family. Because you really are who you say you are. You're not playing about that. You are who you say you are. You've never tried to be anything extra. You've been everything that the divine created you to be. These people were very jealous of that. You got jealous colleagues out here trying to project sabotage, okay? Some sort of gang mentality energy, okay? Undermining success, claiming credit for the work that you've done. These are the, people that I feel they extort, they exploit, okay, your human resources. Okay, then it also says, yeah, these were the people that were human resource reporting. Damn. So yeah, you know who them are. Them was the ones running trying to make something out of nothing. Your perfume is causing them an allergic. You like, bitch, what do they sell this shit for? And then HR want to talk to you. Oh Lord, I just cursed. I'm sorry. See, that's why I gotta stay balanced and stay centered because I get upset. Okay, because those are the things I really wanted to say, but I just was like, okay, all right, not a problem. But I promise you now they know. Every HR person knows. She wanted to say bitch. Yeah, I wanted to say bitch. If you lost your mind, what they sell this shit for? You feel me? Oh, but okay. That's it. All right, family. Oh, that was bad. But you know, those conversations you have with HR and you looking at them like, yeah, motherfucker, you here for the company. Period. I don't even want to talk to you no more. It don't even make no sense to even conversate with you. I already see where you coming from. You wasting my and your time. That's it. Okay. Nevertheless, family, you know, this time zone energy here, I told you I didn't want to say the name, but I ain't going to say the name. Oh, Lord, I'm not going to say the name. Oh, mm, mm, mm. But they are really giving me this energy of like sheiks and shit or something like that. I don't know why that came out, but maybe I need to stop looking. Okay, never mind. Maybe I need to start watching shit on YouTube. How about that? Okay, yeah, I'll do that. They can be just, you know, this energy, you know, these could be like princesses and stuff, okay? These are kingdoms that they only have princesses or a princess type energy because, you know, something about that, okay? Your connection to this whole global transition, okay, is what's going on right now. All right, the Delulu have run things too long enough. This is what I'm hearing. Okay, but there was some sort of complication, listen, between y'all even coming together because of everything. I don't know what this is, but somebody got rights to come to the USA now. Oh Lord. Okay, so if y'all were apart because of that, somebody here has, I don't know, you've been dating online with a sheik or something. Hmm? Some sort of where that's going down, okay? And there's disconnections, okay? And there's misunderstandings at this time because everybody's in a position of power, but then it's also kind of puzzling too to other folks because the coven at this time they looking like, well, you're supposed to be with us and da da da, but they're like, well, one of ours has called out what y'all have done, and that's in the law, that's in this coven book. Y'all have been doing this. We couldn't tell you, we couldn't speak on it, you know, but it was for one of y'all to come out, one of you, family, collective, soul, tribe, okay? Even a karmic up in here, shit, crosswatcher could have said some shit, okay? Because when it enough is enough type energy. And this is the energy that I'm picking up on, okay? So it feels to me like if there was a separation in distance, somebody made it a way to where they could be over here. They've been doing some time zone traveling. Even though it says time zone troubles, I think they took them troubles out the way. Okay? Now only take that how it resonates, family, alright? So let me see what it is that I feel like you intuitively know, and then we'll wrap this message up. Mm. Whew. That was a lot too. I feel like I'm gonna need a nap. No. 34, 100. Okay, you could be 34 years old, something the year 34. Also, 34 is God's number. It breaks down to 7. Okay, 348 may be significant. Mm-hmm. You could have been born in the 70s, I heard, for somebody. What is it that you intuitively know? Yeah, clarity through stillness. You found some clarity in stillness through meditation, and it unlocked the intuitions. Okay, like I started out, family. I said it felt like I haven't been here for a minute, but I did. I had to, unwind. 34. 42, 43. Okay, you could be between the ages of 34 and 50. Okay, and counting. Some of y'all could be younger than 34, I just heard. Okay, someone here is definitely 43. And somebody's 50, turning 50. Okay, so there's some intuitive insights here, okay, that Spirit is giving you. It says you are receiving powerful intuitive insights. You need to follow them. Okay, family, because I feel like you are a part of an elite group that is now in power and taking control. Message, take it how it resonates. Okay, because see, I heard somebody just say it again. I didn't think they was gonna be one of them. See, they thought they didn't know you was gonna. Yeah, that was that body wisdom. I told you that's that old soul wisdom right here. So listen to your body. Okay, this is intuitively and everything. It gives you cues for some of y'all. Okay, it holds the answers that you seek. Your body gives you cues, holds the answers that you seek. Message. Okay, yes, there is a lot of emotional clarity coming through for some of you guys. Okay, there's emotional clarity. It sharpens your intuition. I feel this energy. I feel like you've been, definitely, family, you've been taking that time to get this type of energy, or to know how to move in this energy, because it feels to me like you are stepping into your calling, who you always were. Okay, yeah, you've always had this inner strength. Your intuition thrives on inner strength. Trust yourself more. It's a lot that I feel like because there's been so much projection of self-doubt and questioning oneself, that you need to really go on and know, yeah, you're the one. 3644 for somebody, some of you, all of you. Okay, your heartfelt guidance, for real. Your intuition comes from deep within, so cherish and trust its guidance. I can't make it up. Two more, Spirit. I can't make it up. One, two. We have out here energetic boundaries. Okay, so set clear energy boundaries to protect your intuitive power, and then journey within. Your inner world holds the key. Begin your path by looking within. Okay, and that's for some of y'all that if you're in question on which way to go, when in doubt, Spirit says reach out. Okay, 3737. I'm going to end this message here. Yeah, because it's your era. When I look over here, wow, okay. Yeah, because it's your time. It's your era. It's your time. All right, family? And at the bottom of the deck, yeah, you have inner peace. And now, as within, so without. All right? So in the moments of peace, intuition speaks the loudest. All right, family. I'm going to leave that message here for y'all. I love you and the divine loves you. Thank you for tapping in. Let's close out. All right. I call my power back. I release the weight of the matrix and its betrayal and deception. I stand rooted and grounded in my truth. I am whole, I am becoming, and so it is. Ashe. And until next time, you have a magnificent day. Ashe.